The Weiqi pieces were scattered, but the guru remained calm. It's getting late. As he glanced at the sky, the woodcutter was shocked to see how much but when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Weiqi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Weiqi board and a heap of decaying bones. The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo. As he reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark realization. The quaint village, he remembered, had bloomed into a bustling town, with sturdy brick houses replacing the humble thatched cottages. He noticed a date on the calendar that he had never seen before. In shock, he grabbed a passerby and urgently asked, "Excuse me, can you tell me the current date and time?" As he heard the answer, his legs went weak. Everything had changed. Time had passed, and his loved ones were gone. No one remembered him anymore.
So the woodcutter left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicking with 100 years?
Your story, it's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, if I wasn't from Hongzhen, I might have fallen for it.
Well, that's the whole point. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. Every detail in that story is based on real events. Let me share with you the other legend of Mount Firmament. For deep within its sacred peaks lies a powerful secret. The secret of immortality. We all know that Mount Firmament is the abode of the Sentinel, gathering spiritual energies from both heaven and earth for countless eons. Over time, even the mountain itself has taken on the form of our majestic Sentinel. Living in the mountains for long stretches of time, surrounded by fresh air and drinking from nature's own bounty, can add years to one's lifespan. It all starts with that game of Weiqi, one that the woodcutter stumbled upon. Too bad those secrets have been long forgotten. Gather around now, people. Shh.
I'll see you there.
What's with the ruckus? Huh? What's that in your hands? Behold Hongzhen in its entirety, next to a ring and hanging eaves. When eternal snow thaw into flowing streams, let us reconvene. Oh, I see. I see I've got no clue at all. I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. And now, this next. Oh, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning? But the buildings in Hongzhen. Makes sense. Lead the way.
What do you want?
Huh?
What can I help you with?
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Changli? You humans make... Well, at least now we know what she wanted. Now that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle? I'm getting sleepy again.
Rover? Nice to see you again. How are you liking Hongzhen so far? The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again. With the chaos subsiding, we owe you a debt of gratitude, Rover, for your efforts in clearing the remaining. We're all indebted to you, Hong. I couldn't help but notice you've been asking.
Xingyi and Changli have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xingyi instead.
Even though we're not that close, I think it would be better for her to tell you personally. The magistrate's counsel, when she wants something done, the rumors and... However, I believe one about the riddle. But remember, it's not just about the answer, but also if there's anything else you need here.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow!
Next, hang.
It does.
That must be. I'll get.
Apologies for my delay. You looked adorable, focusing on the Wei Chi board. I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jinxi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality. Still, I owe you an apology. This time, I just wanted... I am very grateful you decided to come. Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers. Does this game of Wei Chi look familiar to you, Rover? I see. There is a local Yes, I have a slightly different version of this tale. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament, in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their yes and no. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling. But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down. Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Wei Chi was real. Embedded within its records lies a crypt. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma. Yes, we may find a way to heal them. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely a personal request. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me? Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise. Splendid. Very well. Let's meet on the gap. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later. Rover, well, the note. After dealing with those artifacts, but how reliable.
Changli, what is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought the snow is beautiful. You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our sentinel. Later, the court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design. Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Changli?
No, I only watched. We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my... It's the same place as always. I don't know. Maybe it's because...
Wait! No, there's more. Tacit smells like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies. Ugh, it's so familiar. Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer?
Rover, did something happen? It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be? Signs of climbing.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer. Help! Help! Thank goodness!
Please stand back. We'll take it from here.
I can fight! Let me help! Thanks for your help. I'm okay. Wait, you're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And you also resolved a time crisis here with Madam Magistrate. Everyone's been talking about you. And Lady Changli, I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain is still restricted. Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight Rangers. Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain for half a day. Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way back. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
It seems he is still hiding something from us. He needs to go back to Hongzhen for proper medical attention. Time's against us. Agreed. The appearance of tacit discords is indeed unusual. We can ask him later when he's recovered a bit more. On that note, we still don't know his identity. Judging from his uniform, he might be affiliated with the Pioneer Association. Then perhaps that someone is in Hongzhen. Could be his friend or an acquaintance. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Isn't that Wu Li?
His companion? Whoa! Wooly?
Breathe. Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And yes, I am. Can you please tell me what happened?
Fooling!
Wooly! You're...
Great news! I found a way.
You mean that ledge? No, I... Wooly! Thank you, Rover. Lady Chung, may I please ask? So, he said he...
Was...
No, it's... Wooly. I used to work a few months ago. Despite his efforts, I thought it...
Mount Firmament's...
Yes. It cannot fully cure me. But at first I thought those were my thoughts as well.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so we had hoped. So there are still... Little did he know it would only put him in more danger.
I see. So that's why they're... Then... If this Rover, Lady Changli...
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing dreams always... I'm just a little once...
If you have... But if you...
Yes.
Rover.
What brings you here at this time of the day? I see. Strange. There are several questionable details.
What do you make of Fu Ling's words from Earth? He claimed to have spent only... After Jinshi's battle with the Rover, you've been exploring the mountains like... Precisely. Yet, why... Fu Ling's legend differs. He was utterly convinced of lies that are most challenging to The explorer wanted to save his friend. I've become rather curious about the truth behind this. Did you notice something, Rover? For someone with a terminal illness, maybe she's come to terms with her death.
Changli?
Well, please, I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is weak. Master Xuanmiao's records show that this...
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly...
Exactly. The explorer did not tell him, but his knowledge of Mount
You mean... Got it. The Midnight Rangers...
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. We're still unsure about the exact... It may get dangerous. Well then, thank you, Rover.
Guide us. Take form. Embrace the change. So good.
Swift and resolute.
Together we fight. Take form.
Fluorescent shadows. Onwards.
Now it has I had full. If that is not what she wants for him, her ultimate she hasn't given up. Is that how you see me? Is that?
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see. Traces of excavation on the ground.
The abnormal time flow.
Marvelous. Never. Please.
Who?
It every move.
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Saves me the search.
Still not giving up yet, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so? Make it fast. Feathers incinerate.
Clear as the blaze.
How?
Beckon the divine flame. Sever!
The Sonorosphere is open! Go! Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak, all trapped within this Sonorosphere, as I'm sure.
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonorosphere consumes everything in its path, while the temporal disruptions bring... Anyway, Rover, thank you for letting us into this Sonorosphere. You are indeed very special, as the Excellency foretold.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the Fraxidus.
No! Don't come any closer!
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it.
You... stay away from me, or you'll get burned.
This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now. Changli? Who's that? I'm the only one here, besides the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a Sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this.
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost? I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village. Thank you. Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms. They need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember. Onwards. Take 4.
These are... What? Don't worry. Discords! Watch out! Onwards. Blessed end.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. No mercy. My field of expertise.
Strike is one! You... Okay, don't worry. Onwards. When I... No? Okay.
We can swim. It's nature's gift. Let's keep it well.
There's a piece of paper.
Are those little flowers growing inside?
If you...
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Photosynthesis.
Strike is one. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Take 4. Sacred light.
Is
Yeah. Found anything useful? Onwards. What is this all about? Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold and drive away monsters. The resonate, they also... But it was... And that? Yes, but What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something. Onwards. This is...
A mirage of the past. This place.
These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere.
As I stepped inside, a Sonoros. Did he do? I should be careful. Whatever the...
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess? I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. I could brute force my way out of it. My body was always covered in burns.
I am fine.
Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight. Watch out! Imitation.
No murder. Time to wrap it. Now you'll behave.
Together we fight.
Tear them to pieces.
Who's the caged bird now?
Sever!
Make it fast.
Ma'am.
Glad you found them useful.
This place.
The spaces are...
My... You may... Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you. I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of ups and downs, if you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose. Come over, child. You bear the powers of flame manipulation, a phoenix born from fire, one that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Changli.
Do you...
But the...
Yes. But no...
She...
I guess this is another riddle from my master. Make it fast.
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something, but it's all just a blur. I can't make out any clear images. I've been looking for something for a long, long time. I don't know. I just remember that it's very, very important. Something that can change the world. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks so different from what I remember. And why do you look so familiar? We've never met before.
We might be able to open that door with it. What will we find behind that door? Yeah, I hope so. The lands of Jinzhou are filled with riches.
A scheme be grander than naught. Vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Changli, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out, they will all lead to that future.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
This place! It's a trap! They played us!
Make it fast. Feathers incinerate. Take full. Mind's eye.
Tear them to pieces. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Blue! Imitation! Woefully! Watch out! Together we fight!
My blade yearns.
Sever!
Beckon the divine flame. Take full. Make it fast. My blade yearns. Think fast. Sever!
Leave it to me. Imitation. Bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. Think you got... I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Strike as one, oh stars. Heed my calling.
Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
It's so beautiful. Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It
Fooling.
It's over. Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption, hidden inside... I never thought the solution would be... You went too far back there, Changli.
I know my limits.
Rover. Lady Changli.
Wooly is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been a...
I never properly thanked you for bringing...
No need for that. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same...
We will never
As for the truth, I had a gut... But this isn't the first time I've talked about it with Fu...
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already... My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
I know you have already looked past death, Our people...
Yes, I understand. We could stay together a little longer.
Of course.
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a...
Lady Changli...
No need. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fu Ling's work in the next... Everyone's been missing seeing their fate. Are you surprised? Now that the situation has been... After going through so much... Me? Well...
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope. Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine, sitting right in front of you? Don't worry, Rover. We're only having a casual conversation today. Besides, you only agreed to join me here for more questions. Oh, is that so? Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer. It all started a century ago. During a TD outbreak, my master was after searching for at first. And lastly, the secret of immortality. It's most likely just the woodcutter's own spin on the tale. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my master and the mysterious visitor had set a trap with the Sonorosphere, using the Weiqi game as a... Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fraxidus would not go down without a fight. Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fraxidus? The Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters that would befall Mount Firmament, so he created this mechanism as a precautionary measure. The Sonorosphere would devour all who attempted to end. Precisely. The only way to escape was by burning the Sonorosphere without hurting anyone inside. That was his first goal. Before leaving, Master entrusted me with a mission to find that individual, the one who played Weiqi with him. After my master's passing, she would be the only one who could control the Sonorosphere. By now, you... Yes. That's why you needed me as your wayfinder. And from the moment you arrived in Jinzhou,
I had my suspicions about your true identity. Our journey to Mount Firmament solidified my beliefs. And finally, the Weiqi board in that sonorosphere sealed the truth for me. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Indeed, those memories, they were... Yes, that's all in the past. Just a little homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the sonorosphere, where only the past were a moment of companionship and protection meant everything to me. I can sense your unspoken question. Did I sacrifice my life when I burned down the sonorosphere, like when I was a child? What I told you there was true. But also, if you really are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality. We mortals come and go. Our luck. I see. Perhaps this is why it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind. Then, would you be willing to finish that game of Weiqi with me instead? The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive.